Yep. It's Thursday night. We have a special edition of Gotham After Dark tonight. We're gonna play a big game of Flip Cup. So we encourage anybody out there to join us when we're ready to play. We'll probably do it around 10:15, 10:30. But welcome to Thursday night, Gotham After Dark. Let's get this show on the road. We're gonna start with Fink. Bring him in. Fink, what do you got? What are you making today?
Hello, hello. Tonight we have the lovely STK prepare at home meal. So, pan down right here. We have beautiful
Nice.
Asparagus, cheese, for the mac and cheese, roast steak.
Okay. He's got asparagus. He's got filet. He's got his shots going over here. He's going in and out of the internet. We'll get right back to you, Fink. Let's bring in Alex and see what's going on. So, Alex,
hey,
what are you doing here? Because he's popping in and out of the internet, so we can't really
I
tell.
know. I was so excited for such an amazing intro and all of it, and it was laid out so nicely. But yes, it is the STK at-home dinner package. So he has the dinner package for two. So when it comes with two 6-ounce filet mignons, you have a side of our famous mac and cheese and a side of asparagus. So he's got all that laid out beautifully. And I'm super excited to see what he's going to do, because I feel like you're going to like spruce some things up a little bit. I know you have the instructions, all that, but you know what you're doing. So I always like to see how people take this at-home meal and just maybe put their own spin on it too.
Right. Like I made it the other. Fig, we're gonna drop you down for a second. Maybe kind of reset your camera for a second. We'll bring you back in a little bit.
No problem.
Yeah. So I actually reverse seared it. So when I got it, I mixed it with this little salt and pepper, a little bit of the rub, and then I put it in the oven. Put it in the oven to 105 degrees.
Okay.
And then I seared it for like a minute or so on every side. Like put it on its side.
Yeah.
Burn the fat on the side and stuff like that. Like
so
I like ribeyes.
Wow. Why do you cook it that way? What exactly does that do for the steak? Like how you like to cook it?
So the traditional way you cook it, you sear it first for like 3 minutes on each side, however you want it, and then you put it in the oven until the internal temperature gets to your desired. You want it rare, it's 115. You want it medium rare, 120, and so on and so forth.
Exactly.
So, but when you cut into that steak after you have that steak sit, you look at it and you have a charred layer on top. You have a well layer, and then you have like a medium rare, and then you got your rare in the center, and then so on and so forth.
Right.
When you cook it reversed, you have your rare steak or your medium rare steak, the entire steak with just the charred layer on top and bottom.
Okay.
So it's just perfect steak, like straight through. So when we get some time later, we'll pop in one of the pictures, the one that I sent you.
The one that you sent. Oh, I loved it. I was just like,
absolutely.
Looks so good. I need to get myself another kit.
Yeah, I think I might be ordering one soon.
Awesome.
Yeah. So let's see. We got so tonight, me and you are going head to head on a Flip Cup challenge.
I mean, this used to be my jam. I was in a sorority. This was kind of like what I majored in, so I was really good at this at one point. I haven't played in a while, so I am a little nervous about it. And I certainly don't play with the awful beer that I was able to afford when I was a freshman in college. Where I'm a little fancier now. Yeah, I don't do beer. So I'll usually do it with liquor, or tonight I'm gonna use a little wine. That's it.
Use a little wine, yeah. Liquor. You don't even know her.
I was like this close to grabbing tequila when I was at the liquor store. There's actually like a TikTok where this guy is like behind the car, and everybody is doing this, where it's like, should I just no? So I'm literally online and I'm looking at the liquor and I'm like, should I just? And I grab something and I'm holding it. I'm like, no, because I'm also holding like 4 other bottles too. I was like debating for a good like 5.5 minutes. People were like, "Are you ready? You want to just go?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay. I'll just leave it there." So I'm nervous.
No, I mean, don't be nervous. It's all in good fun. Let's see. Let's bring Moss in for a second. See if he's gonna get in. Hey, yo, Moss. Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was sleeping in the green room.
I saw this same joke last night. I think we're gonna need a graphic for the same jokes.
I mean,
that's it. So, Moss, you gonna flip cup with us tonight?
How about new, Scott?
No.
Great reference.
New, Scotty Jones.
New, she knew.
Oh my
Is
god.
that Fink?
That is Chef Fink. He is making
It is,
the
Mom. How are you
STK.
doing, man?
Yeah. He's making the STK. So I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to back out for a second. I'm going to make sure that I share this page. And as I'm doing this, I think for our 6 million visitor, oh, okay, I can't even freaking speak. For our 6 million viewers out there, share it. Let's get the views up, and we can have this flip cup challenge.
Oh gosh.
Alex.
Yes.
Very important question.
Oh god.
How's my friend Tom?
How did I know that was going to be the question? I always brace myself for it. He's good. He's asleep. He was up pretty early this morning. He passes out.
Asleep?
I know. I tried. We tried to watch Wolf of Wall Street a little bit earlier. He made it for about a half an hour, 40 minutes, and then that was it. So he's passed out. I just tucked him in, and I got ready to play some flip cup.
Amen.
I know. And I'm a night owl. So it's like, I want to be up, but like he's always busy. So if he's up and he's like running around and he's doing things, he'll be up until 2:00 in the morning. Otherwise on the couch, he's asleep. So it's okay. I said, if you want to wake up and play, you want to play flip cup? He's like, yeah, that's a hard no. Ooh, that was very like Karate Kid. Just like.
What is Fink doing? Is Fink's
making the STK.
He's making the STK at home package.
We have another surprise. Hi, Dana. I love just throwing you in like that. Dana's going to do the countdown. So Dana, so far, you see, Fink has little mini cups, so he's going to do a little mini flip cup as he's cooking. But really, it's right now it's shaping up to be me versus Alex. Who do you think has the upper hand here? What is your opinion?
I honestly don't know, but Alex keeps talking about how she hasn't done this in a while.
I know.
And she's also doing wine. Wine's not as easy to chug as
yeah. Wine is hard. You got to put little shots in there. You should practice.
Well, we got to make it fair, right? Make it fair.
I mean, it's possible. Yeah. I'm not doubting her ability, but
I could just be hustling you too. You don't know.
I think you can. Hey, Moss, you do this so well. Do you think we could get a fundraiser going over here? Like have people kind of like let's see, maybe someone people pick either me or Alex, and the winner they donate to their favorite charity or something like that. You think we could get something going over here?
Why are you stuttering? Are you nervous?
He's afraid I'm going to beat him.
She's going to beat me. We're on live television. We got 8 million fans, and she's going to beat me. I can't. I don't know if I can live with myself.
Like you got to just look back to those L5 days, dig deep, and just got to pull it out.
Yeah.
Hey, Chef, I got a question for you.
What's up, Moss?
What's up? How's everything?
We're doing good out in PA. We're thriving.
I thought you were in California because it's 10 o'clock on the East Coast. I wonder when. I thought maybe you were working on the West Coast time with dinner.
No, I had a little light snack with my girlfriend earlier.
Light snack. He sent me the picture.
Massage the asparagus. Become one with the asparagus.
You got to get all the flavors mixed in there. So with the asparagus, I decided to spice it up a little bit. I added a little garlic powder, a little Parmesan cheese, a little black pepper, salt.
Ooh.
Mix that all up with some olive oil. So okay, you gotta massage it in. Let the flavor get all
That's
nice
not a
and
good
tender.
rub. That you did not do a good job with the rub. You need to get your hands. You need to put a little olive oil on your hands.
Oh, it's in there. It's in there.
A little kosher
nice.
Yeah, I
salt.
think he's got a lot of rub on there. For
That's
filet,
good.
I think he's got a lot. Nice.
The
you
fillets are definitely coated.
Are you sure they don't look coated properly? I see too much meat.
Yeah, that's good. You know, you want to eat meat, right?
Mike,
Ooh.
Hold on.
Mike, we're not talking about barbecues. We're not talking about plumbing supplies. We're not talking about about video. We're talking about food. All right, let the chef defend himself. He's a big boy now.
Look, I was gonna say we use the sides before to pick up the drop-ins if it makes Moss happy. I agree. There were a little too much meat showing, but you know, it's to have a little extra flavor.
Oh, it's
Wait, it's
All right.
never a bad thing to let the flavor of these filet mignons just come through. You don't need
Absolutely.
all that flavor all the time.
Mhm.
You know what I hate? People say they use the expression, "Oh, I had this lobster. It was so good. It tastes like butter." Because you're dipping it into a gallon of butter. Why don't you just drink the butter or
Ugh.
dip bread in there? What's the point? You know?
I was never a fan of lobster until I went out to dinner one time, and literally he was like, the guy I was with, he was like, just dip it in the butter. So I'm like, I might as well just have butter. This was a long time ago.
What, you said the guy? What guy?
It was a date. I was on a date.
We don't need to talk
I was
about
on
who
a
it
date.
is. Yeah.
I mean, why would we talk about BT
BT?
before?
Before time.
Before Tom.
I'm like, what's a BT?
We'll cut you right off the show, Alex. That's my boy.
I know. Believe me, I'm actually I feel a little inferior compared to you.
Day, are you
Honestly,
a lobster
I
guy?
think I'm just here just for show, to be quite honest. I think he cares way more about you than I do, than he does about me. It's really what it is.
Tom and I are tight.
I know.
Dana's happy that I'm not busting her chops, quizzing her right now. She's like, he's going to start with me any minute.
Listen, I came on. It was a last minute thing. I'm here.
Yeah. That's it. She's here. She's supporting. I said, Dana, I need you. She said, no problem. And that's it. I can always count on Dana. Absolutely.
Wait, didn't we do, Dana, didn't we do like the Doritos commercial or something for you guys?
Yeah.
Didn't we do that?
Oh my God. Okay, guys, Mas, listen, you gotta be entertaining and hold the show for a second. Let me go get that video.
Yeah,
Hold on, stand by.
you can see is my boots.
But that's why it has
But
so
that
many
was what
views.
they wanted. They were
That's
like,
exactly
okay,
what we wanted.
tight top, low cut, like tight jeans. We're like, oh, okay.
That was fun though.
I had so much fun.
We need to do another one.
I know. Whatever happened to that? I think it was highly underrated. It should have won.
We need to start at the beginning. What are we talking about? Tight jeans, Doritos, low shots. All of a sudden, everyone's running around naked. Can we start this?
Yes. So once
Now
upon a
Moss is paying
time,
attention.
there was no. So they were entering a contest for Gotham Trinity. So Mike, Todd, the other Mike, they were entering a contest for the Super Bowl that I don't even know when this was, like 4 years ago. Maybe, I don't even know. But and so they were entering a contest for a commercial, and it had to be for Doritos. So they asked Dana and I to participate, and literally they were just like, you have to look hot. We're talking like tight shirt, good jeans, like, just look good. We're like, I mean, easy. so we showed up, and this was our greatest shoot. we had a lot of fun. We didn't really have to do much except look good and say 2 lines. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. So listen, to be fair, okay, the roles were supposed to be reversed, but then at the last second, Del got nervous. I'm like, what are you talking about? This was the whole plan. We're not doing this. So here is our second place Doritos commercial. That the only reason why we didn't get it because our walls are too white.
Oh,
So we should have did better set dressing. So here we go.
We're all tied up with 30 seconds left to go. Home team has the ball on the 50-yard line, and they're going to go for it. Quarterback drops back to pass, and it's caught. He's on the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15. and the ball gets tipped. It's a fumble. It's a fumble. It's a fumble. The ball is loose, and they dive for it. The away team picks it up. They're trying to score, and he gets stripped. That's another fumble. There's a pileup. Who's got the ball? Who's going to come up with it?
Guys, there's a whole other bag. Idiots.
Love it. So that's the thumbnail. So can I tell you, it's one of our first videos up, and I tell you, it's got, what is that, 13? This is a repost, and this is only this is 1,300 views, almost 1,400 views. Nice for a silly Doritos commercial.
Yes. I loved
Very
it.
nice. Yeah, no, it was
You
a
guys
fun
gotta make
time.
more commercials.
Yeah, it was fun. We should do another. I mean, second place is pretty good. I think we should
Seriously.
Right. I wanted to do it again another year. I have another idea.
Can you get Dana's boobs out of my face?
Oh, apologies. Hold on. There you go. I got distracted.
Sorry, Dana, I don't mean to be rude, but they were just staring at me. Anyway,
I'm with you.
okay, Mike, how much longer are you going to leave this girl's boobs on the screen?
I apologize. I got distracted.
So number one, I can tell you probably why you guys didn't win.
We didn't set dress. We had white walls, and then and then it was poor lighting on the slow motion part. You know, why?
I mean,
why, Muff?
The male talent was pretty low.
Yeah, you're right. So
I think you would have been better off with Dana and Alex watching the game.
That was the original script.
But
that was the original script.
Let fucking Dell take over because he wants to be the star of everything.
So now let me ask you, ladies, if we would have asked you to fight for the Dorito, would you have done it? Would you have thrown yourself on the floor and done it?
I think that would have been a lot of fun.
I think they would have done it. Yeah.
So, I think we would have. We're game.
So Dell got nervous because we didn't know you too well at that point. You know what I mean? And I was like, Dell, but it's Alex. But I knew you from Vegas. I'm like, Dell, it's Alex. Like it's Alex. Like, Alex. You know. And yeah, but you know, so
that's sweet. That's sweet that he was like
right. So I think we should shoot it. I think we should shoot it again. With decorate the walls with a better background, and then but we'll have you guys fight over it.
And one more suggestion.
Do you want to be the ref?
No. Well, maybe.
You don't want to throw the yellow flag?
Well, maybe, but
maybe he's thinking about it.
And the Bang Bus cast couch needs to go.
No, listen, we're not going into porn. We're not going into porn casting tonight. We lost 150 million viewers. It went down from 150 million to 12 million because you started talking about Bang Bus last night. Nobody wants to hear you. If they want Bang Bus, they'll go to Bang Bus. They want Gotham at the Dog, they come here.
I'm just saying, you and Del sitting on the couch, my mind went one direction.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, now we know how we can make this better. So
that's it.
We'll do it again.
And to be fair, that was done on an iPhone 6.
Really?
Oh, that's right.
That was done on an iPhone 6. Imagine if we do it again. Yeah. So we could do serious slow motion. You guys could be mid-flight. We'll put the matches down like Friends.
Oh my God.
The angle on my already worries me. I don't know where that's going.
Made for turtlenecks.
That's it. Turtlenecks. What's going on, Fink? How you doing over there?
Doing all right. We just put the mac and cheese in a little bit. We're gonna wait a couple minutes so the asparagus in, and then get the steaks. Get the steaks sizzling.
Nice. We gotta get right in there when you're sizzling the steaks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
So here's another one. So we leave this one as the thumbnail.
Nice. Hi, Mike. It's Tina. So apparently it's National Wine Day, and I think you should come over.
Dana, I am so glad you called. I needed a wine night. Oh, you meant wine.
Yeah. What did you think I meant?
And then she said I wasn't her type. Oh, sweater. Sometimes I lay on the kitchen floor smelling it.
Oh my god.
Well, at least I have wine.
Let me share one. No, I'm only kidding. I know you meant wine.
Okay.
Happy National Wine Day.
Happy National Wine Day.
Oh, wine.
Not wine.
Wine. W-I-N-E. Wine.
Oh my god. I
That was a
can't.
good one.
That was
Wait.
actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was fun. It
A
was
long time.
fun. It took us
Every time we
three
said I sniffed her sweater, I would cry. I laughed so hard.
Yeah. Sometimes I stay up, but he caught me off guard with that. He was like, sometimes I stay up at night smelling it and fucking lost it. I'm like, how do you do that? How do you not talk to me? How do you not tell me that's gonna happen?
Like that's a real thing. Yeah.
Where is Todd doing all this?
What do you mean?
Camera.
So Todd, yeah, Todd's on camera. Todd's more, Todd's the TV guy, and he takes care of like the commercials and the documentaries and stuff like that. And me and Dell are more on like the skits and the scripts and stuff. But we all work together like hand in hand. That's why we're the Trinity, and that's why our shit is so awesome.
Mhm.
That's it. That's how we roll. Hold on. So here we go. Don't be left out.
Yes!
I love the guy in the back. He doesn't move.
Killing it.
What? What?
Oh my god. I can't. I love that.
Yeah.
What were we doing now?
So that was the opening to Expensive Jen. It was it's a short film about a guy that goes on a date that she orders everything on the menu and she doesn't want to split the check. So I argue with Del too. I think that's a perfect argument because he still thinks that his character is right. He still thinks that his character is right. Hold on.
I think it depends.
I mean, like,
You're on a date.
I agree. I mean,
Listen, you got to be prepared to buy the most expensive thing on the menu, then don't take her there. If you can't afford it.
Everything on the menu.
I'm sorry?
Yes, but the plan wasn't every single thing on the menu.
Well, no, not everything. She just ordered the most expensive thing.
I ordered the most
And I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that too.
Who ordered the most expensive thing on the menu? I'm so confused.
Jen.
I don't mind paying once in a while. I don't think that you should always pay, but first date, yes, you should pay.
Right.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you a funny.
But we offer.
One of probably the weirdest things to ever happen to me. So Des and I, we were probably just hanging out. Maybe we were just friends, maybe just hooking up. And I went out with her and her friends to a club. And I'm like, we got a table, right? Because I'm not sitting at the bar ordering drinks. What are we, communist? And her friend's like, of course we got a table. So I go, all right. I go there. There's 5 girls and me. So I'm going, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants a bottle of champagne? Who wants a bottle of tequila? Who wants a bottle of vodka? No big deal. I said, all right, it's going to cost me $3,000 tonight. The bill comes. The girls paid for it before I got there. All the girls split the fucking bill. I'm going, whoa,
No. Right.
in all my life, no one's ever paid anything. And they're
But
like,
that was nice.
and they were like, you think we need you to come out to fucking pop bottles? We're on our own. I was like,
Damn straight.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Pretty
Yep.
Nice.
first and last time it ever happened. I got stuck after that, but it was cool.
Yeah.
I work too. I could pay for my own stuff.
Right.
Mhm.
I'll let you when I would like you to, when I think it's the right time. But I have no problem paying for my own stuff.
Right, but
Absolutely.
Dave, if I invite you out, I'm inviting you out. So you're how about this? You know, the guy pays, the girl pays, but I'm inviting you out. Therefore, you're my guest. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I still feel like I should pay, even if it's not a date. Like if I invite you out, hey, let's go hang out. It's like you're a guy. I don't know.
Well, you're
I guess it's just old school mentality.
No, I mean, I don't expect you to. I don't automatically expect you to pay.
Exactly.
That's just not where my head's at.
Right, but that's why you're awesome.
Listen, guys,
but that's the thing.
It's 2020. I get it. A guy and a girl go out on a date. The guy's got to pay the fucking bill. What are we doing here?
It depends. First date, yes, but I feel like when you're actually in a relationship, it depends. Why can't I take him for dinner like he takes me for dinner?
Dana.
Well, no, if you're in a relationship, yeah, why not? Absolutely.
100%. And you know what? And that's okay. Once you start, you want to do something nice. You want to take your boyfriend out, whatever. That's fine. I get it. But you know, in the beginning, the guy's got to pay. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Yeah.
First date for sure.
You girls, we pay for dinner. You take care of dessert.
I like that.
If you're gonna pay for dinner, then pay for dinner.
There you go.
I'm paying for dinner, but you're paying for dessert.
Wait, but like, are we going?
But do you expect? But
are we going for like Ralph's?
If we're going somewhere else, maybe. If not, then no.
Right? What are we gonna? It's like okay.
I mean,
I got the main course. You take care of the crystal and the ice cream.
My house. Anyway,
guys, yeah.
so you know, Dave Figlio brings up a very good point. As somebody that's cooked the STK a few times already, chef, those fucking steaks should have been done 12 minutes ago. What are you
He's
doing?
taking his time. He's stretching it out for content.
I think he's making love to them. It's like warm.
Yeah, but they don't actually look cooked, so I don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
He just
really.
the oil was just going around in the pan.
Yeah, there you go. He's searing those in. He's getting it going.
I got so tired and hungry waiting for the steak, I might warm up a slice of pizza from last night.
Where do you get your pizza, boss? I'll get with you.
How you warming it up?
Think. You're in Pennsylvania.
Really?
I'm going on the roads. It's easy to get up there.
How did he get the steaks? You delivered to Pennsylvania, Alex?
No. I delivered to Grass, who took it from there.
He came and picked it up.
So he went through three. He crossed 3 borders to come get the steak.
Just to get the steak. Yeah.
Are there no good
men
cows in Pennsylvania?
It's worth it. That's what that means.
That's it, and it's worth it, right? Yeah.
Worth it.
You know. And I'm saying, Fink, you're coming on the show. I'm gonna give you 2 filet mignons, asparagus, and what is it? Mac and cheese. You know, all you got to do is come pick it up. I mean, I probably would have did that.
I'll take that for a good STK meal.
It cost them more.
I will gladly take that.
But it's okay.
But that's not the point. It's the point of just it's fun. He's young. People do things like that.
What else am I doing today? It was a light work day. It was beautiful. It was a great day for a drive.
Took a great drive.
Sorry, Grandpa, glad you so.
Hey, you know what? He's like, he sends me a text and he's like, all right, I'm about 5 minutes away. And then I'm like, okay, so I'm getting ready to go outside. He's like, I'm here. I'm like, oh, okay. He was like, I'm 5 minutes away. I'm here. What? Like, did it take me a second? Was there a delay on that? Let's see. We got 12 million viewers. Your boy Rob says hi. Look at that steak. Look at that. Put it back. Put it back. Nice.
So good.
Yeah. You got to, chef, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but maybe baste it a little bit. Put some of that
Mike, you read my mind right there.
All righty.
We got some butter going in.
Sweet.
We put some garlic in there.
Close up.
Let's get a glove
Sometimes
going.
I scare myself and I put myself on full screen by mistake.
Oh, I'm so excited. See, now I'm craving it. Now I need to, I'm actually, so I'm delivering to Staten Island this Saturday. So if anybody wants any last minute orders, you can email me, reach out right now, just pop on up, comment.
Say,
those last orders.
I want my steak. Absolutely.
I want my steak.
So Dave, do you want to come on and be in this flip cup challenge? You got some solo cups?
Come on, Dave.
So
did he say
let's
yes?
See.
I don't know. The comments.
There you go. No, he didn't answer yet, but it's a delay. They got I think they're like a minute or something behind us, and then and then he still has to type and stuff.
All right.
You know, it's the way it goes because we're getting this going in 10 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
10 minutes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Why am I so nervous?
Well, 10 minutes. I'm actually just gonna get up and just start setting up, and then we'll get it going soon after that. So, Mosh, you don't want in on this? You're gonna
flip cup, man.
Flip cup.
Flip cup type of guy.
Well, so what are you doing? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do next time? What are you more of? What are you gonna do next time?
I mean, flip cup. I mean, we could. I'm just chilling at the counter. You know, just doing my thing.
He savors. He's savoring his wine. He's relaxing.
I mean, Alex has been in my kitchen. It's not a flip cup type of kitchen.
No, it's not. It's a very sophisticated type of kitchen.
Yeah, well, I set up a table outside.
Yeah, I have to do this I had to make the counter a flip cup counter.
There you go.
Nowhere else I could do this.
There will be no flip cupping in my counter.
No, that's okay. That's okay though.
Dave says he old.
He old?
He said you old. He's like you old.
Guys, we spoke about this.
You old.
You gotta try.
You can't hang.
Oh wow!
I really think a really good tip that a lot of everybody should take is read it before you hit send. I don't know. You're sending it out there in the world. You might say something good, and I want to put it up, but I didn't even realize putting up he old. I think he meant to say it like that because
I think he did. I think he did.
That
was mean.
I thought Fink was taking some kicking back with some like Cool Whip or like whipped cream. The way what did you just what is this spray whipped cream? Why am I drawing a blank on this?
Ready Whip.
Ready Whip?
Ready Whip. Is that Ready Whip?
Is that Ready Whip?
No, it was
yes.
Cool Whip? No, it's Ready
Cool
Whip.
Whip is the container. Ready Whip is the can.
Yep.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
That's like something you do when you've just been broken up with and you're in your kitchen and you're just eating all the ice cream and the whipped cream. Yeah,
Or you've had a couple vitamins and you're really looking for just an interesting late night snack.
That too.
Yeah.
I never did the other one. No.
Not one.
I want to know what he's. Are you still cooking the steaks now?
Yeah.
I'm interested to see. I want to see.
So right now the steaks are in the oven. We're currently waiting. Everything's gonna, come out in a couple minutes. The asparagus is almost done in about 3 minutes. The macaroni is gonna come out in 3 minutes and get dressed with a little breadcrumb and shredded cheese. Steaks are gonna come out and they're just gonna sit and have a little rest up here.
Okay.
Nice. Do you have a light in your oven?
I do have a light in my oven. Unfortunately, you're not going to get a good view with how the shelves are oriented.
No. When you first come to take it out, when you go to take it out, turn the light on.
Okay.
All right. You're gonna turn the light on and you're gonna show us. Bring the camera down.
Oh yeah.
We need a good shot of this.
That's it.
I just love to see how people take this package and just put their own spin on it. That's why I'm so interested to see what you're doing, what you're adding.
Yeah, like I left a couple cloves of garlic in there with I put an extra piece of butter just so while it's cooking in there, it can kind of absorb and kind of soak in with it, braise almost.
So
Not
good.
exactly, but a little different.
That's okay. You can't go wrong with garlic ever.
I can't go wrong.
Never go wrong with garlic. I've got to
Garlic
the point
and
where
butter.
there's no such thing as too much garlic.
That's
You
okay.
can't overdo garlic.
Debatable.
Debatable, but
I am all for a lot of garlic, but you can definitely overdo it.
you could overdo garlic on garlic bread. You can't overdo
Yeah,
garlic
sure.
on Sunday sauce.
No, but that's different. On
Right.
some things, you can definitely overdo garlic, but a lot
Correct.
of garlic is no harm.
A lot of garlic, and it's actually good for you.
Yes. Did you put garlic on the asparagus too, or
Yes.
I put a little bit of garlic powder, just a little sprinkle.
just a little? Okay.
a little sprinkle.
Yeah. So for anyone, just a little reminder
Hold on, we're
again,
gonna
the
bring you
side
back.
dishes that come in the package are mac and cheese and asparagus. So the mac and cheese is in an oven-safe container, pops right in the oven, super simple, 20 minutes, you're done. The asparagus is cut, fresh, ready to be seasoned however you like it. There are some instructions, but you can always put your own spin on it. So it'll come with both of those. And I see them and they look so good. Oh, that looks delicious.
All right. How do I send this to myself? AirDrop. Mac.
Oh, are you sending
I'm
the
gonna-
picture?
I'm gonna get it on the thing here somehow. Let's wait. Sending.
Alex, I
It's
said
here.
Yes, I saw it. I just saw it and I answered you. Amazing. I'm so excited.
yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure you got it.
Yes. Got it.
Nice.
Dana's going to order. I'm so excited. Spreading the word. Well, we're
Spreading
talking
it
about
out.
making this like a permanent fixture at STK, I hope.
It should be.
Right?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, just I mean, as I said, I feel like everything that's been going on has really just been making businesses like reevaluate their business plan and see how they can stay relevant or become relevant in any type of situation. So obviously STK, this type of delivery is not something that we do normally. You know, we'll do takeout, people come and they pick it up, but something to this magnitude, this is the first time that we've been doing it. So, and it's been a hit. So I'm excited to hopefully keep it going. Look at that.
Yes. Perfect.
That is
So you
just-
see what I mean? It's just
Yes.
a charred layer, and then the medium rare in the center.
Perfect. Now, how tender was that meat though?
It was soft. It was so. See, I like ribeyes. I like the
Okay.
bone on ribeye, but I feel like a ribeye is just a giant filet mignon on a bone with a lot of fat. And you burn the fat.
It's with all that fat hooks it a little bit there.
Okay. Fink is underwater, so we'll
No.
we'll Fink. What's going on? Is someone watching like Netflix at home? You gotta tell your girl to turn off Netflix, Fink.
All right, it should be on. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Where did Moss go?
Moss is right here.
No, I mean, this is what they do, Alex. They throw me in the green room like
What
a
Erroneous.
erroneous at all points.
So Alex went to school with Todd. Dina, how do you know the Gotham guys?
All right,
I went to school with Todd.
He actually was
You
not
went to school
watching.
with Todd?
Everyone went to school with Todd, apparently.
You went to Marist also?
Actually, I went to school with Todd and Andrea. So
Oh yeah?
True.
I was friends with Andrea and I was friends with Todd.
That's so funny.
World we have it, they ended up together, but yes.
So everyone knows Todd's wife. I mean, everything on.
I didn't even see you there. I'm sorry. What's going on?
Mike!
I didn't even see you there.
Well, now,
I'm
Dina,
scrolling down. I'm like, wait, I got another window here.
Now, I know we had a lot of guests on the show. And normally Gotham After Dark, I'm about 3 bottles of wine in. But didn't your boyfriend have COVID or no? Am I mixing you up with someone else?
No, you're thinking of Megan.
Thinking of
My
Megan.
boyfriend was on, but he was a fireman.
He was a fireman. You didn't know what firehouse he worked. Yes, I remember.
I got it off by 1 digit, all right? 1 digit. In defense, he worked in many. So 1 digit.
Okay, all right. Because I kind of remember everybody.
Yes, that would be me.
That would you.
Alex, where's Tommy?
And I told you to
He
go
is
find the
asleep.
clip. remember.
I know. I know.
So,
He had a very
Did
early
you-
day. He was up at
You
like
ask
5.
him the porno question.
Oh God.
Mike,
He will kill me if I wake him up for that.
Mike,
Yo,
I had a whole conversation with Des after Gotham last night. And so like after the Zoom meeting with the Kiwanis, I was like, so I asked her the same question and she went, really? And I'm like, it was just a question. I'm sorry. She goes, you asked me the same exact question last night after Gotham. I'm like, no, I didn't. And she goes, yeah, we had a half-hour conversation about it. I went, oh, yeah, I forgot. She goes, you don't remember? I'm like,
Oh God.
Des, Gotham After Dark went from best motherfucker and everyone to Corona to porn. How many bottles of wine do you think I was in? She goes, I saw 3 empty bottles. I'm like,
Oh my God.
did you have any wine last night? She goes, no. I said, did our children have any wine? Probably not. I'm like, did you really think it was smart to have a conversation with me afterwards? I have no idea if I confirmed, not confirmed. I have no idea. I'm scared there might be a Ferrari coming tomorrow.
yeah.
Nice.
You never know.
I got yelled out by Nicole because she says that we then started talking about it on Breakfast with Bloomy. She said that's very not professional and don't do that.
Listen, we weren't really talking about porn. We were
looking up categories.
You were researching.
We were researching. That's what I would call it.
So, Alex,
Yes.
so let's change. So, Dana, what do you do for a living? I'm sorry.
Property manager, World Trade Center.
Oh, yes, we spoke. All right. Now I remember you now. Now I remember everything. Sorry. We're about 376 episodes in.
I know.
So, on a serious note, Dana, what do you, Alex, what do you think? Are you hearing anything with tomorrow with the restaurants and
I'm hearing nothing. I have heard nothing from my boss, nothing from my team. I'm just literally taking this day by day. The last thing that I had heard was hoping by June 15th. That was the last thing I heard about it. So I just honestly, if I pay too much attention to it, and I know it may sound a little ignorant, like that I just don't even want to immerse myself in any of this anymore, but it's just like, you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like you're just banging your head against a wall because I'm like, it's just frustrating. It's frustrating no matter what. I'm just going to wait. Honestly, the people that I want to hear from, I'm just waiting for my boss to tell me, come on back. That's what I'm waiting for. So in the meantime, I'm just trying to, stay as positive as possible, take every day and do whatever I can. That's it. Yeah.
obviously being in the World Trade Center, real estate, what are we thinking there? I mean, are we allowing people back into the building? Are we not? Obviously it's the largest workspace in Manhattan. I think the World Trade Center is 5% of the whole.
The way things are gearing up, it seems that the 15th is geared more towards upstate New York and not New York City.
Okay.
So
Agreed.
the 15th doesn't really seem promising for any of us.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I understand, they're going to be doing this in phases. So phase 1 is pretty much construction. And then phase 2 is like leasing and insurance and professional business. So anybody who I'm assuming goes to work in the city or any type of professional setting.
Are you guys going to be, so obviously, Manhattan buildings allegedly could be phase 2. So is the Trade Center open in phase 2?
We're open in general to all of our tenants should they want to come. A lot of our tenants have opted to work from home, so we have very little occupancy at all times right now. We're usually averaging in like the 5,000s, and we've been doing like 83 people. It's like minimum, and that includes our staff. So it's very
It's crazy.
We've had we are open should they want to come. We are open at any point should our tenants want to come. We're not doing any construction until the governor lifts the hold. We're not doing anything that we shouldn't be doing, only essential work only. And pretty much we've had to install sneeze guards, which are like transaction barriers. They're the clear barriers in between our security, our lobby desks, our reception desks, messenger center, loading dock, anywhere you can think of that you would need that type of protection. We're installing decals on the floor 6 feet apart from where everybody can technically stand. We're trying to limit the amount of people in the elevators. We've hired extra security to kind of monitor how many people are getting in an elevator and how to flow the traffic through the lobby so people are not bumping into each other. It's been rather challenging when you have that many people on a daily basis and your lobby is only conducive to normal work. That doesn't include any of this. So it's been quite challenging, but I mean, we're working through it at this point. Once we don't meet, obviously, if anybody's been paying attention to the news, we don't meet the criteria to open in New York City as of yet. We meet like 4 of the 7. When that happens, we're going to start with phase 1. So we have a ton of construction going on, so we're going to be off and running immediately. Then to introduce our tenants into phase 2 is a little bit easier, but a little bit more complicated. You now have a lot more people coming into the building. You have to be screened. You have to be distanced. You have to be. It's challenging when you have, like 6,000 people a day in the building trying to separate them from each other. And, you get those people who are overconscious, who pick fights and, they're standing too close to me. And it's a lot, but we're working towards it. And,
how do you socially distance in an elevator? 4 people?
What they're doing is you can't. So per the governor's rules, when you're in a situation when you cannot socially distance 6 feet,
Mask.
per the CDC and the governor, you're supposed to have a facial covering on. That being said, we're trying, at the moment, it may change. We're limiting the people in the elevator to 5. That way,
I would say 4 to 5. Yeah. All right, that's fair.
Yeah, at the flow that we do, 5 is going to hold up things for quite a while.
Those elevators, Dane, those elevators are fast.
But that's what it is. So that's what we're looking at right now. In the freight elevators, we're doing 6 because it's 5. They're much larger. 5 plus the operator. So it's been quite challenging for us to kind of, go through all the obstacles, put up the proper signage and the things that need to be done, proper flow plan through the lobbies and how to actually do this. But we're going to see what happens. As of right now, professional business is phase 2. So that's kind of what we're banking on. We just got to figure out when phase 1 is going to start. And that all depends on, if they delay again or if they're going to open, next time around. But we'll see.
So I was part of the, I was on the production side of the stair climb for the Silla Foundation. So, I mean, obviously that's postponed. We're one of their preferred vendors. So they're kind of, my team there is a little disappointed, obviously for rightful reasons. But you report every day to the Trade Center?
So what we're doing is we separated in teams of 3. That way, in the event that one team got sick, they only have to worry about that team and the rest of us can take over. So we are alternating weeks. So this week I'm working from home. And then as of Monday, I'll be back in the office all week. And then the following week, I'll work from home again until they lift, until everybody's coming back to work. And then we'll all be in.
Are you in, what building are you in? The Freedom Tower, 1, 2, 3?
So I opened Tower 4 and then I transferred and I opened Tower 3. I'm in Tower 3 right now until Tower 2 opens. So I am the assistant property manager at Tower 3 at the moment.
Very nice. And I asked before, but observation deck is obviously closed.
At Tower 1, yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't see any of that happening, especially since to get there, you have to take the elevator. I don't know if any of you have seen the elevator. You can YouTube it if you haven't. It's awesome. It's full. It's full screen, and you can see the construction of the entire. Like it looks out into Jersey, but kind of like the whole site from like the 1800s to current. It's a pretty cool elevator. It's a pretty cool thing that they did there. You can Google it. It's awesome. You see the towers go up, you see them go down. You see the new one be built. It's definitely something to see if you haven't seen it. But considering the lines that they usually get, I'm gonna say that they're probably closed at the moment. There's no way.
I get a special VIP tour because I'm kind of a big deal.
Oh. I probably help you with that, but I don't know if it's going to be a VIP tour. They probably just won't let you pay to the observation deck. I can get you a ticket to the museum, but the observation deck, I can get you in. But
I can't. I'm not allowed to go to the museum.
Why?
And Desiree's family's not ready to go, and I will not go until they're ready.
you know, so just so you
I
know,
haven't gone either. The museum is something I'm not really interested to see.
I lost my cousin 9/11,
Okay.
and even though I've worked there for the past 6 or 7 years to rebuild what has been torn down, I still have not gone, and it's not that I'm not there. I don't have to pay to get in. I'm just not in motion. Everybody I've spoken to that works with me, who's been in 9/11, who's now back, it's very emotional, and all they keep telling me is that you need to really be prepared and just take your time because it's a very emotional experience. So I actually haven't done it yet either. So,
What was your cousin? Civilian, first responder?
he works for Canna Fitzgerald.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
So you get it. And listen, and unlike my, Dez's family, her mother said when she's not ready to go, and when she's ready to go, we'll go, and that's okay. And I want to go because I
feel the same way. So
when they're ready, I think it's the same way like the first time we went to the original outside. I waited, and I thought it was only appropriate to go when that there's certain. Listen, I don't really listen to many people, but certain things I do listen, and that was one of them.
So you guys always take this so dark, but let's take notice that the two people who are doing presentations have the shittiest internet and camera. I have no idea what we're looking at. It's just a bunch of blurred food, and I don't really know what's going on over at Mike's house over there. Like
Mike is preparing for
Mike
flip
is
cup.
skipping scenes.
He skipped. All of a sudden, he's like,
blew me. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I mean, I can't trust a guy with a gray strip in his head.
I like that. I have the gray, but mine's are all
Gray strip in his head.
I like the gray, like the Two-Face type of.
It looks like he was painting my fucking walls and he missed a spot and accidentally hit his head.
It's so great. His frame rate is like every 5 seconds.
Dana, I got another serious question.
Now we can't even hear you.
So no, don't. Are you saying oh no? Don't say oh no. So are you? So as being a property manager of the largest space in Manhattan, are you concerned? Is your company concerned that with so many people working from home and being productive from home, do we think that the leasing and the real estate in Manhattan pricing may actually come down a little bit?
I'm sure it's something that they've been looking into. I mean, fortunately, a lot of the companies that have leased with us, like us ourselves, we're required to be on site. It's very hard for me to do my job from home permanently.
But you're a manager. But I'm talking about a company that has
So a lot of our companies coincidentally happen to be involved in the stock market, happen to be involved in trading, insurance. I mean, there's a lot of aspects that they do that typically require them to be on site to interact with each other. So yeah, I'm sure it's a concern to the leasing department, but at least the people that we already have they're bound by leases. So at least it's not a major concern at the moment. In my building, even though it's only 30% occupied at the moment, we're like 80% leased.
Gotcha.
So there's already a legal obligation there. But I'm sure that after this, especially, I read an article that JP Morgan and some of the other larger companies are looking into permanently working from home and not re-entering those sites as of yet. So I'm sure it will definitely become something that is looked at. I mean, if your company can thrive from home, more power to you. I mean, I'm jealous. I can't do that. It would be nice.
You know what, Dina? It's funny you say that because, twofold. Number one, I think you're going to see buildings, build-outs be a little bit more traditional, where people have individual offices instead of wide opening spaces, like, old school office style. But number two, one of my employees came into my office today, And when she walked in, she cried. And I said, "What's up?" She goes, "I miss you." And I'm like, "You miss me?" She goes, "Yeah, as much and you can only imagine working for me. She goes, I miss, I just miss being here." And she was emotional, and I felt horrible because I want to give her a hug, but we're not allowed to. And I'm like, "Why are you crying? It's okay." She goes, this is my life. I miss coming here every day. And, I think people are going to get the whole work from home thing. I came home. Desiree's like, "I'm fucking done with them." The kids, my kids, all of them. It's a lot.
Oh my God.
I think it's important.
Listen, I am thankful. I mean, I don't hold anything against it. It's just not in the cards for me as of yet, but I'm thankful I don't have kids at the moment. But I am not the type of person that can work from home indefinitely. I am usually off and running, and I don't stop till I get back in my house. And it's usually like a 12, 16-hour day. I'm like, I go at 90 miles an hour. Like, that's just who I am. So this is very uncomfortable for me. And when I go in, I only don't mind because I see 3 people all day. I drive in, I have a parking lot under the building. I drive in, I only see like 3 people.
Walks under the building. She's big shot. Walks under the building.
Yeah, that's about the only privilege I get. So, I mean, like I go in, the elevator takes me up, I stay in my office, I see 3 people all day, I leave and I go home. So that's the only reason why I'm not, complaining at the moment, especially when, so many people have lost their jobs or their salaries have been cut. So I'm not complaining by any means. I don't mind going into work. I prefer it. Working from home for me is much harder than being in the office.
Agreed.
But to your point, I definitely see things changing in the future. I mean, it's definitely about to happen. We have tenants who are not built out yet, but have signed leases and have already submitted new drawings for a new floor plan that include, people are always big on the floor plate because it allowed you a lot of people in a small space. And now given this, they're kind of, like you said, reverting back to the older floor plate in a way. Some people are putting up screens in between the cubicles to kind of solve that problem. But I mean, they're all kind of in their own way reverting back to a different floor plan already since their spaces aren't built out, given everything that's happened. So it's definitely going to change things.
I agree.
Do we have a vaccine?
Mike, do you want to give Jamie Lee a shout out because you're getting blown up?
Yeah, what's blowing me up, Jamie? That's all I give her. How you doing, Jamie?
Are you serious? Is that really what we're fucking waiting for? Oh
that's what she wanted. People want to shout out.
I got things to do. I'm out of here. This is
no. Wait, Mike, we're about to play Flip Cup. Are you in?
Give this girl proper shout out. Jamie, thank you for listening. We love all the love you're giving us. I have no idea who you are. I'd love for you to be a guest on a real show, 3:00 every day, midday with Moss.
There you go, a real MC.
That is a shout out.
Okay, well he is an MC.
But hold on, is Jamie?
He should be able to do that.
Is Jamie friends with Todd?
Jamie is friends with all of us. She grew up with us. She's a friend of mine's. One of my very good friend, James DeSalos, his wife.
Okay. Well, if you know anything, Jamie, I don't know who you are, but I want to give you a little 411. Mike's always here. Todd don't do Tuesdays and Thursdays. He wasn't allowed to do Fridays, so we had to cancel Friday. So it is what it is.
So, Mike, you in on the Flip Cup? Are you in? It's me versus Alex right now.
No, I'm not playing. I don't even know how to play Flip
Here, hold on. I'm gonna get my cups ready in a second. I was just doing the presentation and all that.
He's gonna get his cups, and then Dana's gonna count this down.
Poor Phil.
Mike, you see my new cap thing in the background?
No, you're gonna have to show that later. After Flip Cup, I want you to bring it.
Where's you know who?
Anthony Rapachulo is watching. Oh, the name that cannot mention the.
I have to try a piece of this steak. It looks too good.
Where's you know who?
Oh my God!
Todd's right there.
How is that?
No.
Where is Tom Baggis? Yeah, where is Tom?
Where is Tom? So I did a job yesterday, and right next door, all of a sudden,
that is amazing.
Yes,
that is so perfect.
There you go.
We got a testimonial, live testimonial. How is the SDK from 1995 with your 56K modem?
What are we even looking at here?
So I have to say, the steak is absolutely cooked perfectly. A beautiful meat.
This is definitely a
juicy.
great
I had both
testimonial.
names in this, and I was supposed to be gone in 10 minutes.
The asparagus is perfect.
I know,
as well,
Dave. We're gonna go now.
We gotta,
No, I'm only kidding.
That mac and cheese is addicting.
oh,
Oh yes, I'm so excited. Yeah.
Todd has a recommendation.
2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up.
Nice.
Thank you.
There you
Amazing.
go.
Love to hear that.
Incredible.
All right. Let's
We're
So
all
Todd
here
won.
down to the felt poker. Tom Bangus, your host.
I love that thing.
What?
Hold on a second. You ready? Think. This is what happens when Think dials in.
You're on the Think.
You've got mail.
You got mail. Oh my god.
That was funny. I didn't-
Oh, poor Think.
You've got mail.
Yeah, what's happening there?
All right, are we ready? Are we ready for this flip cup Think? You ready? Let's
I'm ready when you are.
let's
Tom's
clear the
here.
floor. Clear the floor. Okay. All right.
Wait. I have to.
All right. Oh, did I just get cut out of this? Oh no, there.
No, you're there. What do you mean? All right.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
All right, let's get Todd's thing out of here. All right. All right. So you got to check, see if everybody's ready, Day, and then you're gonna call it.
It looks like everybody's ready.
Okay.
Oh, look, you got tiny cups for the steak. All right, I could deal with that.
Okay.
You ready, Alex?
Yes.
All right.
Let's go.
Ready, set, go.
Damn it.
Tiny cups are not easy. There we go. That's one.
Yeah, no. Come on, Alex, you can do this. Ah,
There's 2. There's 3.
yeah. Oh, my-
Alex won.
I'm sorry to break it to you, Mike, but Alex won.
She won.
Wow.
She won. She nailed it. I looked up. She had 1 cup left.
Yeah, we missed the last
I did too.
got it.
I had no chance.
You can
There you
tell. Hold on a second. You can tell Alex went away to college.
She was definitely in a sorority.
Yes, I was.
I
Was it
think the
okay
last-
having all that wine?
The last time I played Flip Cup, I think is when I was pledging for a fraternity.
That's literally, I think, the last time I played. Actually, no, I feel like I've played it a few other times, but it's been like different. It became like a Survivor Flip Cup. And anyone play it like Survivor, where like people are voting you off and stuff, and it's one and
Right.
one and you drink it. It's pretty intense.
That's just too long.
So, do you know I got blackballed from the fraternity I was pledging because I told the pledge master to go fuck himself because at like a party he told me to do the Greek alphabet backwards. I was like, how about you just go take that Greek alphabet and go fuck yourself? I got blackballed the next day.
Oh my god,
Alex, we got some challenges for I think we're gonna have to do this again.
Who's got a challenge?
What we got James DeSalo looks like he's challenging. I think Anthony Rapachulo, because he thinks you killed it. I think he should get on too. But we can't mention that in front of us.
I think you should have told me about this sooner, and I would have got in.
You want in next week? We can have a massive.
I don't know, because now you sound dangerous. I don't know what's happening.
We could do like a Zoom calling and do like 100 people doing Flip Cup.
I don't
That would actually be
understand.
pretty cool.
Hold on. 20 seconds.
Oh wait, no. Hold on. You're right, Moss. Absolutely right. Stand by.
Respectfully.
Here we go.
Wiping down the counter, otherwise I may be turned out on the street.
Okay. Moss, floor is yours.
You know, I respect the fact that one of our co-hosts doesn't do Tuesdays and Thursdays, but he comments on the feed.
Right.
Daddy B.
I don't
Box of wine
understand.
fucking challenge with Dana versus Alex.
Who
That's
drinks
not
two
how
cases of
bad.
wine? First of all, I'm a little more classy than that, Todd.
We don't do box wine.
Gotta do a bottle. Gotta do a full bottle.
I just don't understand. I respect the fact that he wants to spend quality time with his beautiful wife,
Yes.
but is she in the bathroom? Is she sleeping? Is he like going, I got a stomach ache, I gotta go to the bathroom, and he logs on and he's texting?
That is definitely what he's doing.
Yes.
He's right
Hold on,
now
hold on. I'm
taking a
cutting you off.
shit.
Tom, yes. I think we should do Flip Cup for a cause. I think we should do a giant, Mike has a good point, a giant Zoom meeting with like 100 people, and we do it for a cause. I love the idea, Tom. Okay. All right, Mosh, you're back. I'm sorry. All right, continue.
Dog is definitely shitting right now on his phone, and his wife is like, "Where is he?"
Number one, if you're going to mention anything with Tom Bannis, there's a rule.
Right. What's the rule?
So if we're going to do Flip Cup for a challenge, you got to get really low on the left screen because that's the way he talks on his show.
I think we should do Flip Cup for cause.
I thought you were doing forehead of security.
Wait. If we're gonna do it like Tom, he didn't even have lights at one point. He was like completely pitch black.
He's like, you could barely see him. Hey, okay, have a constant stat about that. I was like, Tom, what is going on there?
Oh, now I
I
got
want to know, how does Dana keep refilling her cup? It keeps just getting bigger and
I got up and I walked away and came back.
Cheerio.
Cheerio. Have you been watching Peppa Pig?
We got 22 million, Todd. We got 22 million.
All right. So, did you hear what happened yesterday, Mike?
I heard you just went for 3.5 hours. You were talking about porn. You had 150 viewers.
We
had
managed
150 million.
Hold on. So let's tell the real what happened. So we had 280 viewers at one time.
18 million, Todd.
We had 280 million people. Hold on 1 second. I just gotta read this text to my wife. So we had 280 million people. We were like, what the fuck is going on? We started looking at porn and they fucking dropped off. We went down to like 30. So
listen, that's what I was telling. I was saying that to go ahead. Sorry.
What were you gonna say? No, go ahead.
Because I was saying that to Alex earlier. It's like they didn't come to Gotham at a Dark to have a porn conversation. They would have went to Pornhub to have a porn conversation.
So we were like, what the fuck? Maybe they're all watching porn right now. Who knows, right? So the show ends and Dave was on the show and we're like, wow, where'd we get all those things? Like, Tom, you did a really good job sharing it.
Right.
Dave's like, no, I paid for those viewers. It cost me $8. He signed up for a website that he got 150 viewers that came in for $8.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, you could just promote the video. It'd just be a sponsored video, and it would go anywhere.
No, he went on a website.
Yeah.
He went on a website and paid for probably box or whatever to come on. So that they weren't real people.
They weren't real people.
Watch the chart, it went up. He paid for a half an hour, and they dropped off. That at the time we were talking about porn, you just saw the drop. They all left at once. So then we're like, holy shit, this is brilliant. We're gonna fuck with Moss. So I bought viewers for the Breakfast with Bloomy show. So we would have 150 viewers, and we were going to just keep buying viewers for Gotham and me. So Moss would only have 20 viewers, and he'd be like, what the fuck? Why do these pricks all get these viewers? So I bought viewers today. At the end of the morning show, I told Christina, who does my marketing, and she's like, are you out of your fucking mind? She's like, your Facebook page will get banned. They figure it out. They'll see box drawing it. They'll say you're screwing with the algorithm, and they'll block your page. So I let Ma sing on the secret of why we had all these viewers.
Well, but listen, but you know what, Mike? If you go into Facebook and just do it as a sponsored video,
Right, you
you
can
do it the legal way, and it's like it'll be on
Right,
everybody's
right.
wall.
Guys,
We can
guys,
blanket Staten Island.
you understand how happy this makes me?
Why,
Yeah.
Mass? Why? Because you were so upset that you had the least amount of views out of all the shows. You still do. Legit views. You still do, but it's okay because the afternoon people are just tired. They want to get in the morning. They want to have breakfast with Bloomy, and they want to chill out at night. It's like
I
people
will
are
be back.
working at 3.
I gotta go see my wife. She's
Where you going?
her grandmother's been in the hospital, so she's getting news. So I will be back.
So, see, with all due respect, respectfully, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'll use all my lines in one shot.
Okay.
The fact that my co-host had to buy views to compete with me makes me happy. That's all.
Who's your co-host? But who's your co-host? But he didn't buy the views. Your consigliere, your employee. What are you talking about?
Number one, just in case the Department of Labor is listening, he's not my employee. He is laid off. I don't want to mess with his $1,100 a week. Number two.
Apologies. Your confidant.
My confidant.
He bought the views.
But the fact that they all tried to conspire against me with all these views, and they thought I was going to flip out. I was like, "This is great. We have all these views." You know what it is, Mike? There's no
what is it, Mike?
There's no I in the word team. I'm a team player. And you know what? If my show has the least amount of views, that's fine. You know why? Because I'm a soldier and I do what I have to do for the team. And if I need to get a guy like Mike, who's a little geeky and a little techie, to kind of try to be cool, but knowing a guy like me, I'm okay with having a little less views. And a guy like Todd or a guy like you, that you want your show to be a little bit more views than me, I'll take up for the team. I'm okay. I do whatever I have to do. I don't stand behind you. I stand shoulder to shoulder with you. Remember.
You know what? I respect.
Well said.
Give me that. Give me that, Moss. Come on. You gonna leave me hanging?
Well said.
There you go. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay.
I'm not going to lie. 3 o'clock is a really tough time slot. I'm going to tell you why. It's the middle of the day. You're like, I'm almost done with work. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I actually think doing it every day is actually hurting our show because the best part about our show is the way we just kind of flow. I'm running out, and I don't shut the fuck up. I'm running out of shit to talk about.
Right.
762 episodes in, I got nothing left.
I think we start weeding down the amount of episodes and have more quality per episode. So we do Gotham After Dark 2 nights a week. We do we do Breakfast with Bloomy, and we fill the days. You know what I mean? So let's just say we do Tuesdays and Thursdays Gotham After Dark. We do Mondays and Wednesdays midday with Moss, and then we do Wednesdays and Fridays. We do Breakfast with Bloomy.
I think we need to scale it back a little bit. Honestly,
absolutely.
We had a lot of fun for the last 2 months doing 3 a day.
Right.
Because listen, I was on the couch sleeping just now. And it was like 9:15. It was like, "Don't you have the show?" I'm like, "Huh? What show?" She's like, "What show?" I'm like, "You want to make a show?" She goes, "No, asshole. Gotham After Dark." I'm like, "Oh." Okay. I got excited for a minute.
Nice.
Mike,
Tom, let me just show tomorrow.
Yeah, Tom, you don't want me on your show? I'm good enough to work on your neighbor's house, but you don't want me. Quick story. So I'm working on a new build, a new construction, and I'm installing a fireplace.
You're saying that because you're not supposed to be working. Continue.
This wasn't today. This wasn't today. This wasn't during the quarantine.
Making that
clear. However, I happen to be wearing a mask and glasses. Okay, so I get out of my car, I have my tool bag, and all of a sudden, Tom comes out. It's like, "Hey, Mike, how you doing?" How does he know that it's me? Like I never met the guy in person. I never saw him, so I'm impressed by that. It's like he knew right off the bat. Yeah, he was. He lives in the house next door.
Tom Bannis. I don't know if I should say it. It's bad.
Listen, you know what I always say? I mean, he's here, but I don't think you should talk about people when they're not here. So let's get Tom on the show, and let's have you say whatever you want to say. Do you want to send Tom a link?
I don't even like him.
You don't like
Even
Tom?
more reason to get him on.
He has a cool voice and a green screen. It's cool. It's dynamic.
I'm Tom Banish, and I'm the king of the poker cards.
Hold on. Go ahead.
It seriously looks like a Jersey Shore still, or like Real World or something.
Right?
I don't like.
You know, Tom, I really don't like you, Tom. You're very rude. You're really mean. And are you the one that sent my wife flowers?
He's so mocking you. So, ladies, Moss has a mysterious man sending his wife flowers like twice during the quarantine.
Has multiple times.
Multiple times. The second time. So the first time I think was legit.
What are the cards?
The second time I think it's someone fucking with.
Yeah, what's the card say?
No card.
I don't know if
No
I will
card.
repeat the
No card.
Okay, but it was directed. Okay.
So the card said, I can't wait for the quarantine to be over. I miss you and love you. I didn't send it.
Wait, so all of a sudden there's a card?
Family member?
I mean, you know, honestly, I think Rob's right. The flowers are from China.
Oh.
There we go.
Hold on.
It's not racist at all. No, not at all. It comes from China.
I really want to meet her.
We got to get her on the show.
Find her on TikTok.
You got to get her on the show. I don't even know.
No, so let's be political. I don't want to. I like to fool around. So the first round of flowers, it was funny because I'm sitting here in this exact seat and I go, where the fuck did those flowers come from? I left it alone. And the next day I'm like, really, where did the flowers come from? So
I think Tom has a great point.
There's Rosefields for putting up with Massimo. Okay, Tom, because you're just a
Oh, this is so interesting.
no.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah.
I'm nosy. I want to know.
Everybody,
No,
and
you need to call the flowers or something because I need to know.
We need to.
I'm telling the story. You keep interrupting. So the first round of flowers, one of Desiree's girlfriends dropped off flowers to all her friends, sunflowers. I don't know, cheer them up.
Sweet.
And then the best part is the second round of flowers. Des bought them herself. I should have told me she wanted flowers. I would have got flowers.
You know, because the first one I thought it was just, you know, something legitimate. And the second one, because he was talking about it, I thought it was just someone messing with him. So it was apparently Des messing with him.
I mean, not for
That's
nothing.
awesome.
Not for nothing. You guys are buying views to fuck with me. You think at this point one of you would have sent Desiree flowers to really mess with me?
Excuse me. You say the plural term of you guys. I had nothing to do with it. I was sleeping last night. You went till 3:00 in the morning. I'm getting messages. So it's like, you know, don't use plural, use guys. You know, so.
You know what I want to see? When all this is over and we can actually like speak with people and what's the word? Just
Socialize.
socialize.
Right, socialize.
I want to see like Moss interact with people. That's what I want to see.
I'm
Right.
a good client.
That's what I want to see. I want to see on the cuff, just interacting with people, asking like random questions. Like that's what I want to see. I feel like that would be pure entertainment.
Don't enjoy this because in-person Moss is relentless.
Where's Des? Let's say hello to Des. Give us some credit.
Des just did an hour on the Peloton, took a shower, and now she came down.
She's gonna kill. She'll be jacked when this is over.
Desiree
Jacked.
is determined to come out of. She went into quarantine.
I just hit my 45 days straight.
She's been on the Peloton 45 days straight.
Good for her. What is she watching?
She went into quarantine with a keg. She's coming out with an 8-pack.
I'm sure she didn't have a keg. I'm sure she never had a keg. You know?
No, I got to tell you, I think my wife is beautiful. I think she's stunning. And every couple of days, I look at her, I'm like, I'm actually seeing the results. You know what it is? I can't really blame her because, you know, you want to be Moss's wife. You have to look at her, you know, Dana and Alex just totally gave a look at that. She's just shaking her head going, you're an asshole.
I feel like this quarantine has like come in like stages with people with like food. Like first, everyone was like, "Oh, well, we don't know how long this is going to last." Everyone was just kind of treading lightly. Then, like 2 weeks in, we're like, "Oh, okay, I guess we're going to be here for a while. Who the hell cares?" Going crazy, and now everyone's like, "Wait, I feel like maybe we should gear up for something." So now it's just kind of everyone that's hit rock bottom. We're trying to build back up, myself included.
It's like the first you fill the fridge. I mean, Moss prepared like he's going into a storm shelter and surviving for about 25 years. You got to see this man's fridge. No, Moss, you don't have to show the tour. They've seen it, but you got to see this man's fridge. It's like packed to the gill, so he's good. I know where to go when the real apocalypse hits. I will be knocking on his door, and he will let me in.
That's like my mom. My mom, I'm pretty sure, has like a whole food shelter downstairs. It's ridiculous.
It wasn't like that. So the funny thing is that so we all know that my friends own a pork store a half a mile away. So
what was the name of that place? We haven't said it all night. Give him a shout out. Montalbanos. There you go.
So, and the crazy thing is, so like when March 15th came, March 13th was Desiree's birthday. We were supposed to be away, probably Atlantic City, something for the weekend. And no, we're supposed to be at a hockey tournament. Then a couple of friends came over on the 14th. We had a little barbecue. I'm like, yeah, let's just have a little barbecue. Oh, the 13th. Yeah. I'm like, guys, let's just do a little barbecue just in case this thing goes more than a week or two. And that was the last time we hung out with a bunch of friends. Sure enough, it was like 5 days later, I'm like, Des, do we got shit in the house? She goes, what do you mean? I'm like, we have 2 cans of tuna fish, 1 package of peanut butter, no jelly, no bread, a half a gallon spoiled milk, and like a couple bottles of water. And she goes, well, what are you worried about? I'm like, I'm not really worried about anything, but they're saying this may get bad. Don't you think we should have like a little food? Right? So she texted my friends at Montalbanos and she ordered, 20 pounds of pasta, 6 packages of vodka sauce, 6 packages of Alfredo, raviolis, tortellini, cavatelli. I mean, literally, I walk in there. I needed to send a box truck there to pick up the order. And I walk in and my friends go, Mas, can we talk to you in the office? I said, yeah, what's up? They're like, I'm like, what do I owe you? They're like, don't worry about it, just take it. I'm like, they're like, what do you know that we don't know? And I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, Desiree never fucking calls the store to order food. She sent Cosmo a fucking list. Like, what do you know that you're not telling us? I'm like, I just said that she should order some food. She ordered the food, and it's whatever. I stocked up the fridge, and it's been, and right after that, all the shit got crazy.
Well, you stocked it. At least you stocked up. But it's not like you weren't leaving. It's not like you're not there every day. If shit hit the fan, you'd be okay.
But you know what it is? When you have friends in the food business, I mean, it's crazy to say this fucking dog has to go out. Come on, let's go. But when you have friends in the food business, you don't stock up on food. Come on. You just take what you want. You know, like tonight, I was on my way home from work. I said, babe, what do you want? She goes, pork chops. I said, all right. So I stopped in the store. The store was closed. I opened the door. I went in and I got 4 pork chops. I took them home. Like, it's just, it's a different situation.
Yeah.
But, but shit gets crazy. But people, I didn't order, I just buy what I need for the day. It's like maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, but it gets a little chaotic. But I can't wait for everybody to come to my house when it's over. Big party at Moss's. Think you can cook. I'll give you whatever you need. And we got it.
Will you have the truffle cheese?
The truffle cheese. Alex, how good was the truffle cheese?
Okay, so I went to the store today.
Yeah, seriously.
I heard truffle cheese. I don't know what's happening, but I want in.
He had this truffle cheese that was so good. I love truffle. I know some people may not love truffle, but I feel bad for those people who don't like truffle. But anyway, I was like, oh my God, I want this cheese. And I was at the store today and I'm just looking through the cheeses because I'm obsessed with Gouda right now, like a smoked Gouda cheese. Oh my God. I've been putting it on everything. and I saw out of the corner of my eye a truffle Gouda cheese, and I was like, okay, that needs to happen. Oh my God, it was so phenomenal. Ever since I had that truffle cheese, I've just been craving truffles. So
Are you coming back to Staten Island Saturday?
Saturday, yes.
What time are you going to be by my house? And you'll meet me at the store. I'll bring some out to you.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God, love it. I don't know. I'm delivering
Oh,
between
whoa, whoa,
12 and 2.
I'll bring some to my friend Tom.
I know. I don't get anything. It's Tom. It's Tom. That's really what it is. He's my ticket.
And Alex, come on.
Own it.
With all due respect, I think I was a pretty good host, respecting social distancing.
100%. It was so kind of you and Desiree to invite us in. I was loving just talking to your daughter. I'm like, I love this girl. First of all, her laughter, she was just so cute. Like, and then like when she was like, I'm so done with this teacher. I'm like, I feel like we could have been best friends. I really think we could have. She was just so cute. You have such a lovely family.
And listen, my wife's beautiful, my daughter's gorgeous, but my son, I'm gonna have fucking problems with him because he is one handsome. I mean,
he is adorable. He is adorable.
He's
gonna break some hearts when he's older.
Everyone tells me, like, oh my God, he is handsome. I'm like, well, his father's.
You're like, I mean, come on. No, everyone is. Your family is just so nice.
And you met my aunt. Did you meet my mother too, or just my aunt?
No. So when I was delivering to your aunt, that's when it started pouring. And so she was like, "Oh no, I don't want you to wait outside." So she just took it, and then I ran back. I was like, "I'm sorry, I really wanted to talk to you more." But we had a really nice conversation. Like when she was putting in the order, we were talking for like 15 minutes. She was so sweet. She was telling me about like how you guys were so close and Ia, right? Ia?
Yeah.
Ia. I was like, I love this. This is so nice. I was like, that's really so special to hear, like that you guys had such like a nice relationship when you were growing up. I love that.
My aunt took care of us. I mean, my brother, my sister, my brother's twin, she was handicapped, and my mom was really obviously involved in raising a handicapped child, and my aunt really stepped in and helped raise us alongside my mother and father, of course. So I had two moms growing up. It was pretty cool. Yeah.
No, anyone. I just feel like your whole family would just be so nice. I mean, just watching that video of your family making the sauce, I was like, I feel like I need to be there. Like
listen.
That is so nice.
This year, the sauce is going to be done in my house. Everyone's welcome. And
bring Tom, obviously, because it's like Tom is my ticket. It's like no admittance without Tom, but no, he would love to come to that.
No Tom, no Alex.
I know. That's really what it is. It's really what it is. It's okay.
No, it's all right.
I've accepted it. I've accepted the fact.
Usually Richie, not Dana, so I get it.
Thank you, Dana.
But the more the merrier. Honestly, this year I think I want to make the sauce be like the sauce making to be like a huge like event. We'll have the Gotham Trinity guys record it. We'll go live. We'll make a whole spectacle of it.
Love that.
I'm in.
The more the merrier.
Done. I've always wanted to be part of that. One of my girlfriends, her family does that every year. She's like, oh, go to my parents' house. We're making sauce. I'm like, I wish my family did something like that. Like,
I'm looking forward to that, Moss. I haven't did that since my grandfather passed
We
away.
make sausage. We make a ton of stuff. It's too much stuff.
I have all the stuff, and you know what the best part about it is? Like normally, like my grandmother used to dip out 3/4 through and started making, like a meal. So like I'm assuming that's probably going to be my mother. Like 3/4 through, she's going to dip out and start cooking, and like there's like the big meal of like after it's done, like we're done, then we sit down and we eat.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm in.
Yep, I'm in.
I've just, you know how on Facebook, like you get those pictures that will come up like, oh, this is what you were doing like 6 years ago or last year, 2 years. So I'm like, I don't want to see what I was doing 6 years ago. Thanks. But 2 years ago, this was in April last month. It was like, oh, I was in Italy with my whole family. So I'm just like, going through all these pictures. I'm like, oh God, why? I just wish I was back there. I want to go back to Sicily,
I
Tuscany.
love Italy.
Oh,
I am supposed to leave for Bali tomorrow. That is obviously not happening.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna
just keep your
pretend.
Right.
Dana, I'm with
Pretend
you.
that you were there.
That's what Grass said. I told him before the show. I was like, I was supposed to be in Barcelona and Ibiza next week.
Oh,
I'm like, I don't like, I can't even believe it. I have been waiting my whole life to go to Ibiza. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe my sister and I were going to go.
Ibiza's fun.
What
Yeah.
about
But
you were leaving Tom behind?
Well, when these plans were made, that was BT. That was before Tom.
Oh.
So my sister and I plan sister weekends every year, whether it's down the shore or we went to Cabo one year. She'll come to the city. And then this year we were like, okay, we're going to go to Barcelona and Ibiza. And then her husband, my brother-in-law, was going to come, and he wasn't into Ibiza. He's like, that's really not my scene. So we have our little sisters weekend, and then I would leave, and then they would have a nice trip for the remainder of the time.
So you go to Ibiza with your sister. Tom comes to Vegas with Moss.
Oh, Jesus. I don't think
Vegas Moss.
What? What? You don't think that's a fair trade?
Actually, I feel like I just had this conversation with him. I'm not sure if he's been to Vegas. I'm not 100% positive. And I want to lean more toward.
Everybody's just like, what?
We gotta go.
I know.
We gotta go.
I gotta
Honestly, I
tell a
want
Vegas
you guys
story.
to take him.
I need to tell a Vegas story.
But oh God.
So,
Boston and Vegas story.
So we turn around. I go to Vegas for my bachelor party. I'm miserable. I come home 24 hours later and vow to never go back to Vegas. This was 2004, 2005, 2006. Okay, that's whatever. 4, 5, 6. It was a fucking 20 years ago. So my good friend Steven's getting married, and he goes, we're going to Vegas. And I don't want to go because I had a bad experience. So we wind up going to Vegas, my friends and I. We go like 35 deep. And it was, when I turn around and tell you we ran Vegas from Thursday to Monday.
That's great.
We ran Vegas.
Valid. That was
I think we should have that trip. I think we should have that trip. I think we should do that.
You ready?
Yeah.
So now
I think we'll have like 50, 60, 70 people.
So
like
we
the
come home.
rocket.
On our way home, coincidentally, our friends are all going to Vegas the following weekend as couples. So I come home, and we all know me, the jokester that I am. I get home, I take my clothes, I bring them right to the laundromat. So a married man takes his laundry, he doesn't bring it home, brings it to the laundromat. It's
suspicious.
Why didn't you bring your clothes home? So I'm like, because I was with girls all weekend. I'm not going to disrespect you. Yeah, okay, really? And I said, no, all joking aside, I said, I told the people at the laundromat to wash my clothes, fold them, and put them back in the suitcase. She goes, why? I said, I booked a flight. We're going back in 3 days. No. With your girlfriends and the husbands.
Nice.
We got to Vegas. And I'm not lying, Des. You can tell. We got to Vegas. Of all the limo drivers in Vegas, this guy, he's got his sunglasses on. He goes, hey, you guys need a limo? I'm like, oh, where are we staying? Because we were at I think we were at the Hard Rock.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And her friend's like, oh, we're going to the Cosmopolitan. I'm like, oh, my friend, Cosmopolitan. I said, whatever it is, just take the car. He goes, you're back?
No.
And I went, excuse me? He goes, the guys from Staten Island, the DJ, he's back.
No way.
So little does he know that's my wife. And he goes, you see this guy? He ran Vegas last week. Everybody wanted to hang out with the boys from Staten Island. Desiree looked at me and she goes, it's not going to cost you one, but it's going to cost you 2 pairs of Louboutins because I want to have no idea what to cost.
You want something? I love her negotiation. And I'm about it.
And you know what the sad part is? We went the week before, we're sitting at a table, and it's, $20,000 with 30 guys. We go there with 6 couples. The same table was $4,000 a week later. I mean, it really is highway robbery. But,
Oh my god. Yeah,
absolutely.
I feel bad for guys in Vegas.
yeah, but
I
I gotta tell you, Vegas, Moss, is I have so much fun because I just run around and I'm so obnoxious, but I'm a polite obnoxious.
A polite obnoxious.
I love Vegas, but I
Vegas,
don't for anything.
I know I
for
love
3
being
years.
there. I just don't remember anything there, right?
Well,
Okay.
I just don't pay for anything. I remember, but it's not me.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
it's,
I went 3
it's a
years
lot of fun.
in a row. I went 3 years in a row. The first year I ever went, it was a big group of my girlfriends and I. We were all turning 25, like one after the other, after the other, after the other. So we're like, you know what? Rather than doing like 30 individual parties here, like let's just all go to Vegas together for the very first time. And my best friend Allie, who lives in Singapore now, she was like, "Oh my God, EDC! Like, let's go to Electric Daisy! Like, we have to do this." I was like, "I mean, okay." So it's like huge EDM concert, crazy. So we went to EDC. I remember flying home, still awake and hungover from the last day of EDC. Went right into work, and then the next thing I remember is waking up in my bed, and I was like, "Am I fired? Like, when did I get home? Like, I don't recall this." So I called my boss and I was like, "Hi, am I fired?" She's like, "No, but I just highly recommend you never coming straight into work from Vegas ever again because you literally fell asleep as we were having a conversation."
I love Vegas.
Okay.
Did I tell the story when I was in the pool with the prince?
What prince?
The Prince of England. What was his name?
William?
Harry.
Oh, that makes more sense. What?
Oh, by the way, did I ever tell you when I was in the pool with the prince?
he was at the Vegas pool party?
Yeah,
oh my God, he's so much more relatable now. I love
How
it.
long were you waiting to say that, though? Just the way it is, it's like you're sitting there, Alex is speaking. You didn't even comment on what she said or her story. He's like, "Hey, I haven't told you the story."
Who cares about my story?
So this is
hold on. I want to question. We'll get to you, Mosh. You'll have your time. Alex, was that the trip that we met?
No. So
okay.
I met you the following year for Lauren's bachelorette party. So that was when I went with my sister Lauren and her friend Daniela. So it was just the 4 of us, and that's when we met up with Todd and you and like the whole bachelor party. The Bachelor, Adam, who I call Pitbull. We still do to this day.
Adam is Pitbull. Adam is definitely Pitbull, especially when he wears shades. You know, I love the picture. We got to admire Fink's picture. You know, he's frozen all night, but he's there as a trooper. You know, he's a troop. He's hanging out. See, he's got a little laugh, and then he comes back. Listen. He cooked the steak from 1995. You know, he's coming into us from the past with his 56K modem. He just upgraded. So it's like, it's good, you know? So it's like, we got a blast from the past. I love it.
Oh my
Moss,
God.
you should have seen today. We had, we interviewed this guy from Camelot. This is what I'm talking about, like the depressing day. So we had to do it for the Advance and also for the SADC.
Oh, what's his name?
Luke, yeah. So I mean, his thing. I couldn't even do this effect if I tried. It looked like you slipped in a VHS tape that was played. Went 2 times, just go.
Oh my God.
You know. So yeah, Vegas. Mosh, you want to tell your story now?
Yeah, I need to hear about Prince Harry.
Let's hear the Prince story.
Yeah.
A proper introduction.
So we go to the bachelor party 2011. So now it's 2012, 2013. We started going every year. And we're at Encore Beach. Place is going bananas. I'm sitting there. All of a sudden, 2 6'7" gorillas come over to me and tap me on the shoulder.
Listen. No, you can't be racist.
No,
racist on this show.
I mean, they were big, like.
Oh, okay. So they weren't actual monkeys. It wasn't actually gorillas that tapped you on the shoulder. Was it wearing a hat, running a little bite?
Rather large. You could tell they were Secret Service. I don't know what they were. Like, can I help you? He goes, "Hello, mate." I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Our boss would like to talk to you." I'm like, What? Who's your boss? They're like, could you just come with us, please? I said, yeah, no problem. Bring me to your boss. So I got the New York swag. I'm walking through the pool. All of a sudden, I go to this private cabana, which was 4 cabanas away from ours. I'm like, where's your boss? He goes, he's over there. He goes, can we just pat you down, please? And I'm like, I'm wearing a white, typical Staten Island T-shirt and, bathing suit. I'm like, guys, yeah, I guess. Whatever makes you happy. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? He was always wearing a fishing hat. He goes, hello. I'm like, what's up? He goes, I'm Harry. I'm like, I'm Massimo. He goes, I'm the Prince of Wales. I'm like, I'm the Prince of New York. What do you want to do? He looks at me, he goes, I'm like, what do you mean you're Prince Harry? What is this bullshit? Who are you? He goes, I'm the Prince of Wales. I'm Prince Harry. I'm like, you're like Diana's son, right? He's like, yeah, that was my mom. I'm like, great job with the Olympics. I just want to tell you, that was very nice. And he's looking at me, he goes, I don't understand. What are you guys doing? Every girl in the pool wants to be with you and you guys. I don't understand. I'm the Prince of Wales. And I'm like, Prince, let me explain something to you. I'm kind of a big deal. Right? He goes, I'm like, you're sitting here. I'm like, you got all these security goons around you. The girls are probably scared to talk to you. You're in Vegas. Get rid of these guys. He goes, they're my Secret Service detail. I got to make sure nothing happens to me. And I'm like, dude, just have fun. What are you doing? So all of a sudden, I'm like, Prince, listen to me. With all due respect, it's 5 o'clock. The pool's going to end shortly. You come out tonight. You come hang out with me. On your way home, you stop in New York. You come to my mother's house. You have the best Italian food ever. Whatever you need, I got. He goes, I like this Massimo. Someone get his number. So he takes my number, right? The kid drinks himself into a fucking coma, takes off his pants and jumps in the fucking pool. It's in the tabloid. That's my fault. I got the kid drunk.
I'm Googling.
Yes, let's Google this now. I need clarification. It's an awesome story, and we have backup.
I actually
one at a time.
Actually called Desiree from the pool party going, this guy Harry says he's the Prince of fucking Wales. Desiree thinks it was 2011.
Oh.
Google it.
Google. He's got it. She's got
Prince
it.
Harry naked Vegas photos. Anatomy of a royal scandal.
There you go.
So what happened?
You see in the background of the picture, you see Moss like this.
I'm probably in the picture. So the funny thing is,
oh my God, dying right now.
They shut the music off, and I turned around and I went, everyone's partying sick, and the music just ends. I'm like, this is unacceptable. I want another fucking hour. They're like, no, we can't. We got to shut down. I'm like, listen to me and listen to me closely. One more song. One more. Everyone starts playing. Goes, we can't on. I said, give me 10 bottles of Dom P right now.
Nope.
The music went on for another hour.
Oh my God.
There you all right? There you okay over there? All right.
Move my screen.
I thought you lost. Oh, okay. I thought you lost your bottle.
So
I'm dying right now.
Guys, that is 100% factual story. And I said, Prince, we're going to bank tonight. Go home, sober up. You come hang out with me. We're going to make a big deposit.
He was having a really good time.
That was
awesome. That was Moss under that.
That was the security guard?
That was the security guard.
No.
Of course.
Wow.
So okay, so let's touch on something. Alex, so Terry is definitely on your side when we were talking about Tom going to Vegas and you going and saying, isn't it fair? Like I think that's a fair shake.
Well, here's the thing. I honestly believe that everybody's first time in Vegas should be with their friends. Like, you got to go with your girlfriends. The guys got to go with the guy friends. Like, you have to do Vegas right. That's how that's how I did it. I don't know.
I'm going to turn around and I'm going to publicly disagree with you.
Really?
I had an equally good time with my wife and her friends in Vegas as I did with just my guys. And listen, maybe just I'm blessed that Desiree's a great time, but I I went a weekend
Yeah.
with my friends. I went the following weekend with Des and a bunch of couples. Equally, I cannot say that one weekend was better than the other. I honestly,
That's
100%.
awesome. And that's always the goal. But like, would you think as your first time in Vegas, would you be like, okay, my first time in Vegas would be with my significant other, or would it be like a trip with friends?
38 years old, married 15 years with 2 kids. No, I'm going to go with my wife. 22, 23 years old, single guy, single girl. Yeah, obviously.
Right.
But you know
Exactly.
what? I have done.
Important question.
Clarification. She
Important
doesn't think
question.
Tom was ever in Vegas. I'm sorry.
Hold
Sorry,
on.
Terry.
Thank you,
Misunderstood
Terry.
that.
Number one, Terry, the cookies were amazing.
Oh,
My daughter ate them all. Number 2, Des, how good were the cookies? Very good. Number 2, so you're saying everybody should experience Vegas alone with their friends at least once?
I do at
Okay.
least once.
Soon as we open up, does Tom get a hall pass to go to Vegas with me for a weekend?
Yes,
Hall
I
pass.
think so.
100%.
Google hall pass.
Oh,
Wait.
okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
I have done.
Because then Alex gets a whole pass.
I have done Vegas with friends. I have done the pool parties, the nightclubs. I have done just the pool parties, just the nightclubs. I have done shows and a dinner. I have done. I'm gonna go to Vegas and drink a shot and a drink at every bar I can make it down the strip to see how long it takes me to get home. I have done every type of Vegas you can think of. They're all a good time.
Yeah.
Vegas is what Vegas is.
Vegas
It's
is Vegas.
a good time.
It's adult Disney.
I guess it's just the way
wait to
that
go back.
I did. Like the first time I went, it was with my girlfriends. The second time I went,
What?
it was with my girlfriends.
Oh,
The
I
third
did
time
both. I did both. It was great. Either way.
with a significant other. So like I would love to experience that scenario. But for someone that's never been, I'm just like, I want you to like go like have the experiences that I just like going to the party, like having fun or whatever. I mean, like I would totally hang and like go. I mean, like that's not really his scene. First of all, like he's not like a huge like drinker party. I mean, he will have a good time, but like he's so like fun, like as he is naturally. He like just doesn't feed into all of that unnecessary
That's
stuff.
My boyfriend's the exact same way.
I can see that.
Like, wine together. You want to drink? He's like, that's
Richie's
not
the
really.
same way.
But we'll occasionally have like a glass of wine together, something very mellow. But like, he's not like Vegas is not really his scene. So what I'm saying that is like, I would love to see that side if like he was to go with you.
You know what, Alex?
Oh, no, see, the difference is I'm scared for my boyfriend to go to Vegas. Not because I care what's going to happen. He can go have fun. I really wish he does.
Yeah.
But when we drink, we drink. And he gets fucked up. Shit gets fucked up. Richie's a good time. He's a really.
Richie's never been to Vegas?
No.
I think
And
we
I'm
gotta
like,
get Richie
"You
on
need
this
to
trip
go."
too.
And he's like,
needs to
no,
go.
I don't really have any desire. I'm like, no, you need to go.
We'll go. We'll get a girls thing going. We'll get Andrea. Todd can go with you guys. Like we'll
I'm
make
fine
like
with
a
that. Please.
done.
Todd said Tom could party. Stop.
I'm not
Tom could
gonna
party. What do you
Tom can dance around everyone.
Yes.
I mean, well, Richie might give him a little bit of a run, but we're good.
Well, what's Richie's nickname?
What?
What's Richie's nickname?
What is his name?
What? I'm asking. I don't know. What does Todd call Richie? Because Todd calls Richie a nickname. Todd, what's Richie's nickname? When you catch up on this one, let us know.
Richie Ruiz.
Yeah.
Papi Chulo?
Papi Chulo. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Papi Chulo. That's his name. See, I have a dog. We call him Puppy Chulo.
Bruce.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Todd.
So, listen, if you guys
All right,
want
so
to
can we all just go to Vegas? Why don't
If
we
you
I think we
just
should go to Vegas.
If you guys want to have a couples weekend in Vegas, I'm going to tell you right now, Des and I, we party like rock stars. Okay?
All right.
I mean, Desiree's drinking, I mean, it starts off with I don't know, what is it? Tito's and ginger. And by like 6 o'clock, it's Patron straight. And you could just
I'm
imagine.
Scotch.
Babe, couples
I
weekend
do
in Vegas?
tequila is my drink.
Yeah.
What kind of
suburban.
scotch?
I'll do suburban, but that's not a Vegas drink for me.
Whoa, hold on. What kind of scotch?
Depends who's paying for the scotch.
I only drink Macallan.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay. So you see, the thing is, I feel bad ordering bottles of Macallan because no one else drinks it. But
Oh,
as
no,
long
I
as-
love Macallan. 18,
Okay.
24, whatever you want.
we're good. So we do Macallan, we do Tito's. We all go couples weekend in Vegas. Okay. And I'm telling you right now, I can't speak for anyone else, but Des and I, we party and we have fun.
Oh, we party. I like this. Can we go?
Listen, whenever they lift the quarantine, I'm in.
In.
Unemployed and all.
He'll be in.
And I'm going to tell you this: I've learned a couple of things. Vegas with the guys is a lot of fun, but it's astronomical. The money that we go through is it's actually disgusting. To have an equally good time with your wife, girlfriend, or boyfriend for a tenth of the price.
See, I really do like that mentality though. I like how you're saying that because there's such like a misconception. I mean, like, look, I said it, like I had a great time with my girlfriends, but I was in my early 20s. I was doing it was a very different mindset.
I'm married, I got 2 kids.
Right. But it's so nice to be able to have that person, to be in a relationship with someone that you can party like that with. Like you're doing the serious stuff, but then like you guys can also just like totally let loose and have a great time.
I say it all day long. Probably one of the biggest things that I miss right now is being able to go out and have a good time with my wife. And I love my kids. But, like Des and I run to Atlantic City once a month for an overnight trip or 2 days, and she's playing, I'm drinking. We just have fun. And you know what I'm saying? It's just, and sometimes, we gamble. Sometimes we're just in the B-bar drinking. Sometimes we're at
B-bar. Oh my God.
Sometimes I walk around Atlantic City, Borgata. Everyone knows it. So it's just, I can't wait for this to be over. Just a little normalcy. Like I can't wait to come to, get my driver, get to STK, walk into the restaurant, eat dinner, drink myself to a coma, get in my car, fall asleep, and get home. And the driver go, "Boss, we're home." And I'm like, "You always get me home. I love you, Bob."
I just can't wait for a massive party. When this is all over, I just want a massive party. Get Gotham, Partners in Sound, Techie Geek. We throw a massive.
We are going to be throwing a massive event thanking all of our first responders.
Oh, that's so nice.
That's very nice.
100% free event. Major. Thanking all the cops, firemen, EMS, nurses, doctors, nursing home personnel, anybody that's a first responder and their families. And we're just going to do a massive fucking event sponsored by Partners in Sound, Pro Show, Party Jam, like a 2-day festival just to jam out and say thank you. And we're underwriting the whole thing. We don't want a fucking dollar from nobody.
Where would you be doing this?
I want to go for South Shore, Staten Island, only because logistically it's just easy for me to work in. I'm looking to like maybe close down like Highland Boulevard from like the conference
block party.
Block
nice.
I got a block
party.
18th Avenue.
Nice. 18th Avenue style. There you go.
Yep. God, I miss block parties.
We should get in like Lucy, like sausage and peppers and stuff like that.
I got my own sausage guy. There's a lot of beef.
I'm sorry. All right. That's
all right. It's 11:53. Desiree just got down. She just put on her show. I'm gonna go watch slow TV with her.
All right.
I don't want anyone else texting me that I didn't do the right thing. And that's it.
Take it easy, Mas. What are you winding down to? There you go. Ooh, I hate that one. All right. So, Alex, before we go, wait. I'm sorry, we can't wait no more. All right, Alex. So, I've been asking you to come on all night, Dave. So, Alex, we're about to go. Let's give you the floor for a second. Hold on.
Thank you.
Stand by. There
Thank
we
you very
go.
much.
Give the floor to Alex. That's it.
Well, thank you so much. Okay, close up here. All right, guys. So just one more time before the end of the show. STK, we are delivering to Staten Island every single weekend. You guys have been so great supporting us during this time. I am your delivery person, and Tom, because Moss always tells me, wait, what about Tom? So he's with me. So you get your dinner for 2 or 4. You get 6-ounce filet mignons. So you get your sides of mac and cheese and asparagus. So we have dinner for 2 for $59.95 and a dinner for 4 for $99.95. I mean, the pricing is really incredible. Just as a thank you for ordering with us, you're going to get $50 dining dollars to the restaurant, which
That's
you can
great.
use as soon as we open. You could do it at Midtown or downtown. For those of you who don't know, we do have 2 properties in Manhattan. One is by Bryant Park. The other is in the Meatpacking District, which is the flagship of the entire STK brand. So yeah, and we are running a contest right now too. So if you order with me, if you get 2 additional orders, you refer 2 people, you automatically get entered to win a complimentary chef's tasting and wine pairing for 2.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, it's pretty awesome. And what's great is that anyone that you refer, if you win, those people will get an additional $50 dining dollars to the restaurant. So you get a complimentary dinner, they get $100 to the restaurant. It's really a win-win here. So, I mean, just order with me. You can send me an email directly. My email is alobue@togrp.com. It's right there in the scroll. You can message me on Facebook, Alexandra Elizabeth. Or if you just want to comment right here, I'll eventually see it and we can get you that. I am delivering this weekend on Saturday. So yeah, just let me know if you have any questions and I will be delivering directly to you every weekend. So hopefully this is a permanent fixture. Everyone who's done it has loved it so far. And that's really been the greatest thing I could expect right now. So it's been really awesome. So thank you.
Nice, Alex. Thank you. And thank you for coming on, entertaining us, Alex. So I got a funny parting story before we go. Okay. You know, we got Frozen Fink down here, you know, and you know, he's still here, but he's a trooper. He's hanging out. But you know, she had her friggin' computer died. So yeah, it's all right. We all love Dana. She'll be back. You know. Okay, so me and Dell are going to this. It was a casting directors event. Okay, and so it was next door to SDK. Okay, so we're going through the thing, and he says to me, I was like, "Where is the place?" He says, "On West 12th." So I was like, "Oh, okay." You know, so as we're driving, I'm like, all right, so you know, take the west side and you know, and you go over here, and so I'm giving him directions. So then I was like, so where, you know, so we get to West 12th. I'm like, so we're on West 12th as we're driving. He goes, 10 Little. So he's like, 10 Little? The fuck does that mean? You know, like I'm thinking like it didn't even register because the way he said it to me. Yeah. So we're driving up and we get to the east side, and I was like, this doesn't make sense. West 12th is West 12th. Not, you know, why are we on the east side? And these numbers are going up. So I'm like, 10 Little, is there like a 10 Big on West 12th? You know, like what is going on here? And I keep asking him, what's the address again? He's like 10 Little, you know? And then I was like, wait a minute. What is the address? He goes, 10 Little on West 12th Street. I'm like, no, it's 10 Little West 12th. You know, and then we finally found it. Yeah. But after the event,
that can be pretty confusing if you've never been down in the Meatpacking District before. It can be a little confusing. Yeah.
And also you need to know the shortcut to get there too.
Yes, that's true.
You know,
well,
you need to.
I want to hear from Fink one last time. How good was everything? What's your review? Wait, can we hear him? Why?
We can't hear him because this is how he's been hearing us all day.
No.
You know, this is how he's been hearing us.
Thumbs up.
But, you know, thumbs up. Thumbs up. Yeah, yes. There you go. Very nice thing. All righty. And he gave me a little heart. I can't even do it. Mine turned into binoculars. You know, every time
it's like that. There you go. It doesn't need to be on your face though.
Like, okay.
It just be like perfect.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
You know, like, okay, cool. All righty. All right. So great show tonight, guys. Thank you, Fink. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you.
All right. So that was Gotham After Dark. We're gonna go on a solid end, on a solid 2-hour show, and a nice show we had here. So thank you for coming. We got tune in. We got more content on Gotham. Check out Techie Geeks Facebook page for more Gotham. You get Midday with Moss on that page, and so on and so forth. So have a great weekend, everybody. Goodbye.